Welcome back to Gear Shift Hub, your trusted source for in-depth motorcycle reviews and two-wheeled adventures. Today, we're diving into one of the most beloved names in the midsize cruiser segment, the Kawasaki Vulcan 900. The 2025 model is here, and let me tell you, it brings the timeless appeal of a classic cruiser, the modern performance upgrades we crave, and an overall ride experience that'll make you fall in love with the road all over again. Kawasaki has always done a stellar job with the Vulcan 900D, and in 2025, they've managed to preserve its iconic DNA while subtly refining it for today's rider. The Vulcan 900 isn't trying to be a sport bike in disguise. It embraces its cruiser identity fully, low-slung, laid back, and absolutely unapologetic. This year's model carries forward the same 903cc liquid-cooled V-twin engine we've come to know and love, but with improved EQ tuning for smoother torque delivery and better fuel efficiency. This engine strikes a balance between being powerful enough for highway cruising and tame enough for city commutes or even relaxed weekend rides. The feel of the engine is deeply satisfying, a real thumper with a meaty, throaty exhaust note that trumbles confidently. The 5-speed gearbox is smooth, shifting cleanly through each gear without fuss. The low-end torque is what really sells the Spike. You get most of its 78 Nm of torque at just 3,700 RPM, which makes acceleration feel effortless whether you're cruising solo or with the pillion. The electronic fuel injection ensures that throttle response remains crisp even at higher altitudes or varying weather conditions, giving riders confidence wherever they go. Suspension-wise, Kawasaki has given the Vulcan 900 a nicely balanced setup. Up front, you have a 41mm telescopic fork that provides a plush feel over bumps, while the rear is fitted with a hidden, single shock setup under the seat that gives the appearance of a rigid frame, but with modern comfort. The rear shock is adjustable for preload, which means if you're going to add saddlebags or ride with a passenger often, you can tune it to your preference. It doesn't handle like a sport bike, and it's not supposed to, but it corners with poise and tracks smoothly in a straight line. When it comes to stopping power, the 2025 Vulcan 900 gets a significant safety upgrade. A dual-channel ABS now comes standard. The front 300mm disc with twin-piston calipers and the 270mm rear disc offer decent bite, though not aggressive. They're tuned more for predictable control than razor-sharp stopping, which fits the cruiser philosophy. Braking is progressive and confidence-inspiring, especially for newer riders or those moving up from smaller displacement cruisers. Aesthetically, the Vulcan 900 stays true to its roots but brings subtle updates that enhance its road presence. The sculpted fuel tank retains its teardrop shape and holds a generous 20 liters of fuel, enough for extended rides without frequent refueling. The fenders have been slightly revised for a cleaner, more muscular look, and Kawasaki has updated the paint options for 2025. The new Shadow Chrome and Midnight Emerald colorways give the bike a more premium and aggressive visual stance. The ergonomics are classic cruiser wide handlebars, forward set foot pegs, and a low seat height of just 26.8 inches. This makes the Vulcan 900 incredibly approachable for shorter riders while still being comfortable for taller folks. The seat itself is wider and better padded this year, offering more support for long-distance riding. Kawasaki has also introduced a new touring seat accessory as part of their OEM add-ons, which can be ordered directly through dealerships. Instrumentation is traditional, yet functional. You get an analog speedometer mounted on the tank with a digital odometer, dual trip meters, clock, and fuel gauge. It's clean, minimal, and easy to read at a glance. One thing to note, the Vulcan 900 doesn't chase flashy TFT screens or Bluetooth gimmicks. It stays true to the cruiser ethos, a ride for the experience, not the notifications. Lighting has seen a welcome upgrade. The 2025 model features an OLED setup including the headlight, tail lamp, and turn indicators. The new round LED headlight maintains the classic look but improves nighttime visibility dramatically, and the turn signals are sleek, with smoked lenses that look fantastic even when not in use. The attention to detail is evident in every finish, from the blacked out engine casings to the polished exhaust and chrome accents. Ride quality is where the Vulcan 900 shines the most. It feels planted, stable, and confidence-inspiring. At cruising speeds, the bike glides over pavement imperfections with ease. Wind buffeting is minimal unless you're riding at higher speeds without a windshield. An optional touring screen is available if long highway trips are in your plans. Whether you're rolling through the city or hitting the highway, this bike delivers that smooth, relaxed cruiser vibe with just enough power to remind you it's got serious muscle underneath. Another big talking point is the weight. At around 620 pounds, it's not feather light, but the low center of gravity and intelligent weight distribution make it feel very manageable. Even at low speeds or while parking, it doesn't feel intimidating. That makes it an ideal machine for both experienced cruisers and those stepping up from smaller bikes like the Vulcan S or Rebel 500. Let's talk about value, and here's where the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 900 really makes a statement. With the base price starting around $9,699, it delivers exceptional bang for your buck. For under 10 grand, you're getting a full-sized cruiser with the liquid-cooled V-twin, ABS, LED lighting, solid build quality, and Kawasaki's legendary reliability. Compare that to other cruisers in the same segment, some of which are carbureted or lack ABS, and the Vulcan 900 becomes even more attractive. If you're looking at personalization, Kawasaki has stepped it up this year with a broader range of accessories, everything from saddlebags, backrests, highway bars, and windshields to Events Heinz exhaust system officially supported under the brand's accessory catalog. There's even a new dark tourer variant that comes preloaded with touring gear and a matte black finish that looks absolutely sinister. And we can't ignore the competition. Bikes like the Harley-Davidson Iron 883, Honda Shadow Phantom, or the Indian Scout 60 all fall within a similar category. But where the Vulcan 900 pulls ahead is in its mix of value, refinement, comfort, and dependability. While Harley offers more brand cachet, and Indian brings that bold American styling, the Vulcan appeals to riders who value a no-nonsense, well-rounded cruiser that performs reliably across every metric. So who is this bike really for? The 2025 Vulcan 900 is perfect for the rider who wants a classic cruiser look and feel, without the intimidating weight and price of large displacement bikes. It's for those who want a stress-free ownership experience, coupled with the ability to take long weekend trips or ride to work in comfort. It's approachable, yet refined, powerful, yet not overwhelming, and most importantly, it's a bike that connects you to the road in the way only a true cruiser can. To sum it up, the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 900 doesn't reinvent the cruiser, it refines it. It proves that a bike doesn't need over-the-top electronics or radical designs to be great. Sometimes, all you need is a solid V-twin, a comfortable seat, a wide handlebar, and an open road. Kawasaki has taken everything that made the Vulcan 900 a success and polished it even further, and the result is one of the best mid-weight cruisers on the market today. So if you're in the market for a bike that gives you style, comfort, reliability, and that deep rumbling soul that every cruiser fan dreams of, the 2025 Vulcan 900 should be at the top of your list. Ride it once, and you'll understand why it's become a cornerstone of Kawasaki's cruiser lineup. That's all for today's review. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more detailed motorcycle content, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a ride with Gear Shift Hub. Until next time, ride safe, ride hard, and stay tuned for more two-wheeled greatness.